What's going on, my people? Happy Tuesday evenings to you. Give y'all a second to gather on in here. You won't break my soul, cause I won't break your hoe. You won't break my soul, cause I won't break your hoe. I'm telling all you niggas, all you bitches, and that bitch ass, bitch ass nigga. You a straight asshole. You a straight asshole. No, no, you's a straight asshole. You's a straight asshole. And I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. Come on up in here in the room. Come on, come on, come on. Park your scooter in the handicap and come on in here for a second, for a spell. Hope everybody's day went well. Living prosperous and fruitful, and you're blessed and highly favored, honey. Just pardon me, I'm sitting here playing with my hairy titties. I'm drinking my exotic, one of a kind, hard to find, hand grown and handmade coffee tea hybrid from the Irish mountains of Texas. Yes, I'm just gonna sip on this hybrid lubricational liquid that as I drink it, it just enlightens me even further, makes my head grow bigger, my nose wider, and it makes me look down upon people even further than I do currently, honey. Good evening, BDET313. Welcome in. I hope you are prosperous and blessed on this airish yet blessed Tuesday evening. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just sitting here mentally preparing myself for my 5K run. You know, 5K coming and going. And it's all in my head because, I'm not really going to do any of these things because, why should I be truthful about anything I say? I live behind a sickening icon, honey, a sickening avatar. And, I plan on staying anonymous so none of you can call me on my bullshit. So, you know, I can tell you hooliganesque cave dwellers anything I want, and you'll just believe it. Why? Because I say so, honey. Moni Love says, "Do you have any Grey Poupon, honey?" Honey, I believe that you are making fun of me for no reason. I have not given you any just cause as to mimic or mock me in any type of way. So, yes, you need to control yourself, honey. Hello, Tippy Y. Yes, did you get the recipe I sent you? on to make what is it called? What is it called? It's a delicacy. It's un sandwich de jamon and queso. Yes, that was passed down to me, by one of my great 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 ancestors who now roam the ancestor plane, honey. Yes, yes, it's been in my family for generations, and once I tasted this, how dare I go back to anything else? Hey, quiet storm. Whew, it takes a lot of effort and energy to be that dumb and vacuous. I can only muster so much of that at one point. Y'all slow loading on in here. I guess because maybe notifications are a little backed up. Normally I have more than 17 people in here, but I'm good. If I got 550 or 500, I'm gonna act the same. So I was looking in the comments, honey. I have been adulting. Oh, baby. Oh, quiet storm, quiet storm, quiet storm. What hasn't she done in a matter of minutes? I'll summarize this and I'll say, um, mother ran her mouth one too many times. Um, Mother was out here free and unrestricted and flagrant again, and said one too many things that he had no business saying, but he said the right things. So we'll just leave it there. Hey, Sheila, good evening to you. You's a straight asshole. You a straight asshole. No, no, you a straight asshole. You a straight asshole. And I'm telling everybody about your mammy. Where's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yeah, self sabotage indeed. You know, one day people gonna learn that fat meat is greasy and that it ain't always good for you. All right, so I don't want to put the camera on myself real quick. No, I'm in overhead fluorescent lighting, honey. I don't know how well that's gonna work out. Hey, James Cutter. Let's see. Ooh, no. Mm-mm. I'm in a laundromat. And ooh, no, no, no. That's a bad. Plus, the reverse image. I hate reverse images. I was so glad when iPhone finally came into the 90s and fixed their cameras where you could do mirror image instead of reverse. I don't know. Maybe it's just me having a big head, but that reverse image, I've never liked it. Oh dang, okay. I thought so. Detroit said didn't get a notification, just happened to be on YouTube. Well, I guess maybe because the channel's been out of circulation for a few days. I don't know. So yeah. Yeah, I just got off work and I've been procrastinating and doing my laundry. I'm like, you know what? is now or never. Let me get on out here and watch my unmentionables before they become the Walking Dead. So here I is. Let's see. What up, Mrs. Conscious? Good to see you. How how things in the world? Honestly, I can't complain too much. I won't complain too much. These are pretty good. Just need to get some small things sorted out. You know, um, sorry, I'm just looking around, but yeah, it's all good. So just gotta get some things sorted out, but I can't complain. And I am, I put it like this: I'm in a much better space now than I was this time last year. So I count it all joy for that. You see, hey, with Monica coming in with her offerings. Sheila went and got the big purse and got her offerings. Appreciate y'all. So like I said, I'm out and about, so I can't I don't have all my settings to play videos and clips and stuff like that. I'm gonna need StreamYard to get it together and update their mobile platform so it can function similar to the desktop platform. Because of course, if I was on the desktop platform, I can have my little background music playing, and I could play a clip, a things or two. But it's all good. Taking it back old school before I knew all about that fancy stuff when it was just me and my iPad sitting in my living room in my lounge chair. But yeah, um, so I didn't want to lie. I wanted to I don't even know if I'm gonna vent, but I just wanted to speak on today's shenanigans. You know, it's all right. It's all right if you are a scammer, if you're a fraud, if you're fake and phony, all that bad stuff. But at least have a sense of humility and humbleness amongst yourself. Ain't nothing worse than a loudmouth braggart with no sense of self, and they just run their mouth with reckless abandon. Uh, because they don't think that the regular laws of nature and rules of the land count for them. They think they're above it all just because they might have a few extra dollars in the bank that they stole. They got some red bottoms that, if you look real closely, are actually black bottoms with some paint on them. Just because they got a what they say is a chinchilla, but actually it's a what the hella. You know, so they think the regular laws and procedures don't apply to them. But one day, one day, all will have to humble themselves before the greater being. And for a lot of people, they're not going to even have to wait until they get before the judgment throne to have to give an account for everything that they've done. Sometimes that day of judgment and that comeuppance comes in the flesh on earth, and it's normally behind either a lawsuit, a fist, or a gun. And those don't normally end well. So I'm about to send a note out on Discord or something, because hold on, y'all. Right. It always, yeah. It's tapping on the fan right now. It ain't fully hit, but it's tapping hard. But I don't know if anybody remember when um Simply Bigfoot was giving all these kudos and shababababas about Messy C, when he allegedly had turned his life around, and he had gave up the wickedness and the lasciviousness of the leg booty community and had put away his rainbow and was, all about this God speech, right? I think a notification just popped in. Um, yeah, so she was all on his nutsack about that. Ooh, and the Lord surely worked it out, and blase blase blah. And then I happened just to randomly come across his profile, and that nigga was all ass shots and hips, bright teeth, uh, twerking in the kitchen, and talking about the love of his life, who has a penis and a beard. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I know somebody's sitting there eating their words right now, because she was all on the, oh, he didn't saw the light bandwagon. No, no, baby, he hit the flashlight real quick and went on back to the darkness. Hey, Arthur, Tierra. Yeah, I just found that funny. Like, I don't knock anybody and they walk, whatever they walk into or from. If you find the spirit and cause you to genuinely change your life, hey, I'm all for it. But don't waste my time with no 30-day conversions, and then after the 31st day, you just return back to sender. Could you imagine them together, like if you like layered their voices on top of each other? I think that would be like, I think that would be the trumpet sound for Armageddon. Hey, Michelle, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I'm like I say, I mean, if you gonna, or if you're gonna try something on for a minute, try it on the humble, try it on quietly, you know, you see how it fit. What I'm saying? It might be a perfect fit, may need to be altered. The color might be wrong. You need to take it off and turn it back to cinder. Whatever the case is. But don't just, wake up one morning and have an epiphany. Oh, I'm sorry, Caucasian Caldwell. An epiphany is, but yeah, just trying to wait for a few more people to load in before I get to the crux. But I want to talk about. Let me start pulling my laundry out. Look here. Like I said yesterday. I think God is just he got a special. We talk about the houses. Many mansions and many rooms and blah 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 blah. I think in one of those many rooms, there's a whole room dedicated to every idle word that has proceeded out of the mouth of that goat. And one day soon, it's gonna happen. You have to answer for it. We're gonna start pulling them files out one by one because it is a cell phone. I am out and about and I got my AirPods in, and I'd rather talk through my AirPods than to not have anything in my ear, and for me to be sitting here looking crazy and deranged, just talking to my handheld device or just talking to the washing machine. So, you know, if the voice quality is less than normal, please forgive me. Like I said, I mean, if you want to try something on, see if it fit. But don't don't walk down the street trying on this new jacket and you don't know how it look. You don't know if you're gonna keep it on and all the good stuff. Try it on in the house. Walk around amongst your loved ones. Let them see how it's fitting before you come on out in the public. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, like I said, I guess because the channel's been down for a few days. Um, I guess I'm behind in the algorithms, so they ain't popping quick like when I'm an A-lister on here. So you know, give it a few days, and we should be back to normal. I know I'm not the average guy when it comes to my appearance by no means. I mean, everything about me stands out. Light skin, over 6 foot, you know, over 300 pounds, bald headed, beard. And so I just stand out. But it's like, if you gonna stare, can you at least be low key with it? I thought I had like three people. Every time they walk by me, they just staring at me. One lady, she just stared at me directly in my face. And one guy was looking me up and down from head to toe. I'm like, sir, ma'am, you are with your baby mama and your baby. Why is you undressing me with your eyes? You know, appreciate it. And sometimes I have to watch myself because uh, sometimes that offense spirit comes on me. Like, what the hell is you looking at? And sometimes I have to realize or think, maybe they're seeing the God in me. Shout out to Mary Mary. Maybe they see the anointing on me, and so I have to be mindful of that. As Flotasia say, don't let your good be evil spoken of. So sometimes I have to catch myself and just smile or give a nigga nod or how you doing and keep it holy. So you know, very attractive. Thank you. You so silly. Hey now, hey Tracy. Solo, Diva, Sharonda, Taisha. Yes. Yes, I have to be cognizant of that sometimes. But hold on, let me get my stuff out the washer into a dryer, and then we can have a chat here. I think I'm about to throw this sweater away. I got this on sale from a website called King Size, and it was only like I think $7, and I was like, oh, cool. And it's a sweater hoodie, sweater material, real loose fitting. But it's got a hoodie. I'm a sucker for a hoodie, and I went to wear it, and I couldn't understand why all these fluff balls and stuff was floating around the air behind me, and while I was leaving a trail of dust and all this good stuff. Come to find out, this thing is a shedding machine. So like it shed on my undershirt. It was on my head. It's a hot mess. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna wash it. Get all the excess fluff balls. So I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna shake it, and I'm gonna dry it. And do you know it still got the nerve to be shedding? I don't know what the hell is up with it, but it pisses me off. Like I'm ready to just throw it away. Let's see. Hey, Glitter Moon. Soon, definitely very soon. Um, I was out of it for a second, just with me not feeling good physically and mentally, and being tired. So, I really wasn't doing much of nothing. And I was just kind of lucky that Shamel DeMarco's Cadwell wasn't going live, so I didn't have to run to the computer. Hey, Kiki. Let's see. You know what? So yeah. All right, I'm almost done, y'all. Yesterday I could have over, but I don't know why. Lizzo song "Am I Ready" has been stuck in my head for about a week now. Yeah, that song's been stuck in my head now for about a week. I just love the beat is catchy, and it's got a key change, key change. So I've been finding myself humming that song. Am I ready? Am I ready? I can't sing too loud because I'm out in the public places, and I ain't trying to be like she beastia, just sing at the top of my lungs, looking just stupid. I'm gonna be really mad if that turned out to be the $900,000 condo that was built from the ground up on Idlewild. Yeah, pretty much. You stupid. I try. Oh, and depending on what time I get home, I might go ahead and play part of the live from earlier. But this fool, first thing you do, come on with somebody's receipt uh, showing allegedly that he paid off his bad check, and that it wasn't a bad check. It was the fact that he forgot to sign it, and they contacted him saying that his signature was missing, and they told him to come down and sign it. And he was like, "I'm not. I ain't driving all the way to Jefferson County. That's like 2 hours away. But you don't mind driving all damn day around the neighborhood, burning that rental gas up, on live, talking about absolutely nothing. But you got a problem driving to allegedly sign a check that you forgot to sign." Oh, baby, you miss a lot. A lot. Oh, bless your heart and your parts. That's the thing. And it's like, just because you stupid, don't mean we all stupid. Everybody mama wasn't consecutively sucking on the Pepsi bottle and the 40 bottle at the same time while pregnant. And, not everybody's mama put whiskey, vodka, gin, turpentine, Lysol, bleach, Midol, and Mylanta in their bottle in an attempt to get them to shut the hell up. So, you know, we ain't all the same person. Exactly. Ain't nobody scared of uh, check bouncing broad back bitch. And so I posted a receipt. Shadow X ain't got no damn sense. Cause you're classy. And she's stupid. Mama Reed, Auntie Reed, it's good to see you in these streets. Good to see you. But yeah, so he's showing some receipt, but we don't trust the receipts because remember Rentgate, was that 2 years ago now, where his receipt for paying rent was one of those diner receipts. Well, it's like thank you, come again, and it say check order, order number at the bottom. Yeah, that was his receipt for paying his rent. Ain't had his name on it, his apartment number, his address, nothing referencing to him. It just said, I think it just said rent. It was like 2,500. Like, okay, sir. Like, you couldn't just go down to Family Dollar and get you one of them the restaurant pads and just write out a bogus receipt. If that building is as high quality and luxury as you claim it to be, then I'm sure the people can at least give you out a regular receipt printed from a computer. Just saying. I bet you James and Florida Evans, as broke as they was, I bet you they got a receipt that look better than that, look more official. Hey, baby. Right. And that's a shame because, we had looked it up and saw that it was a class A misdemeanor, which meant the check was 500 or below. But that receipt was for like 2,400. So what was you buying for 2,400 that you couldn't afford? Or I'll say, how many checks did you write that you had to pay back? It could have been a couple of $500 checks. You never know with that one. All right, I'm almost ready to sit down and talk. I'm gonna get off on here when it's time for me to fold because I need all my uh, concentration to fold these clothes. Washing is the easy point. Folding, baby. Thank y'all for putting up with my unorthodox live on tonight. This is not normally what we do. Before I sit down, I was watching. I ain't gonna say she a young mother, but she's a younger mother. I don't think she's 30, and both of her kids look to be under 10, maybe like I don't know, maybe 8 and 6, 8 and 7. But anyway, the little girl, I don't know, she was dragging behind doing something. She was being a little girl. And she was like, you don't bring your ass on here, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Nah, I've never been a fan of cussing at or cussing out children, especially when they are like young and in their formative stages. Because it's like, what are you teaching them? You're teaching them that when you get pissed off, when you get upset, when somebody ain't, acting the way you're supposed to, the first result is to just come all out of character and just start cussing at them. Is that what you really want to teach the kids? And then you're wondering why uh, Ray 15, still in the sixth grade, with his pants down around his ankles, and Shamisha done had her second abortion before her 16th birthday. But I ain't want to gossip or judge. Anyway, all right. Uh, let me go back in these comments. What's up, Big Daddy Bell? Good to see you. Hey, D. Hmm. Okay, hot check Chelsea. That's it. That's it. Hot check Chelsea. Okay. Anyway, so um, of course the whole live was dedicated to me, and he made it a point to say my name at least 40 times during the live, and posted that questionable document, I don't know, 15 times, and he saw the live, or it was reported to him, and you know so he getting ready to contact the officials and his lawyers and all this good stuff and blah blah blah, but he kicked it into overdrive, and out of nowhere said that I was a murderer, a molester, and a pedophile. Well, he didn't say pedophile. He said predator. That was it, a pedophile. You know, and he kept repeating that, like he just and like I don't know, like he thought, like he was just sitting there, and it jumped in his head. One of them spirits was like, "Yeah, call him that," and it just came out of the blue, and almost said, "What the fuck?" to my customer. I had to remember I was working, but yeah, just out of nowhere, and kept repeating it. It wasn't no one-off type of thing, like threw it out there to see, get a response, and then I ain't gonna say it no more. Like he repeated it like a good 6 or 7 times, to the point where people in the comments was like, "But I thought he didn't have a criminal record. You going too far." And I think somebody was like, "Don't forget to say allegedly," or something like that. And he was like, "Nah, it ain't no alleged. I said what I said." Oh, okay. Okay, you not even go put a frame of reference around it of it being a rumor or hearsay. Oh no, you're saying it. You're stating it as its facts. And that's what pedophile. And I mean, he kept saying it, But he's saying all that, then, of course, he was talking about how, you know, oh, I ain't gonna go into all that, but yeah, he just kept saying that. But the thing that he really said, and I was like, oh, well, there you go, is that he stated unequivocally that he does not know me and he has not ever met me. So if that's the case, how am I showing up in St. Louis? How did we have this meeting in the park after dark in the walk if you don't know me and you've never met me? So that would mean that you lied on official um, municipal paperwork. Am I right? I think that's somewhat illegal, definitely frowned upon. Just saying. I'm like, okay, got it. I don't think I ever shared this, but when I was talking to the lawyers last year, about him sending them, that documentation to my job and getting me fired. And one of the things the lawyer said is that this would probably take a lot of man hours because, he would have to comb through, my videos and my content to make sure that at any point I didn't like straddle the line or cross the line from, satire and parody into defamation and slander. So that was going to take a lot of legwork, aka a lot of money. No, I get it. There's a lot of gray rooms, a lot of area for, you know, he said, she said. Hey, sis. Um, However, this time, with there being documentation, with your signature, your, your affidavits and stuff like that, and then with you turning around and saying unequivocally out of your mouth that what you put in the paperwork was a lie, and with you unequivocally out of your mouth calling me this, that, and the third, and not even framing it with the word allegedly. Oh, we've come out of the gray area. We are in the full black and white, and I love black and white. Flat out. So yeah, I thrive in the world of black and white. Gray is cool too. 'Cause I look damn good in gray, but black and white is where I thrive, especially the black. That's the money spot right there. So you know, like I said earlier, God's timing is not our own timing, and I'm not trying to bring God into this like some people do, but it's for real. His time is not our time, and we think that things are supposed to happen, in a half hour or by the end of the week. And what does the word say? Is it one day with God is a thousand earthly years. So, while we waiting on something to happen by the end of this week, that's like a minute millisecond to God. I can't wait. I can't wait. Why is it taking so long? It's not long to God. God is like, be patient. Just wait. Just sit back. I got this. That was a classic line, you know. So yeah, so why sometimes I've been sitting here thinking like, okay, like this dude ain't never gonna pay for what he did or what he's doing. Not so fast because like I said, this time you said the right thing to the right people, the right platform, and I'm good. Now it's just a matter of me lacing up my boots and getting out there in the streets. So literally that dumb. Ooh, not big hips. There you go. So, hmm. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He made me lose the last one. He gonna make me lose this one. But that's just hearsay and foolery, and he don't know if I'm working or where I'm working. And I'll tell you why. Because if he did, I want to put this. He told me I needed to get a good job. One that pays at least $15 to $20. But if you knew, like I knew, that I'm past that. So he has no idea. He just talking shit on that one. But the fact you still uh, threatening my job, and I'm taking it as a threat. And then you even brought my mama into it, uh, talking about he got permission or he saw where if you put in a lawsuit and the person ain't got nothing, that you can sue whoever they living with. Now, what kind of Dairyland, Fisher Price, Golden Brooks law is that? Oh, you ain't got no money, so I'm gonna sue your grandma because y'all living together. Really, sir, ma'am? There you go. Yeah, so so he gonna sue my mom tonight. She worked. I think so. We got her information. Bitch, I wish you would. I wish you would. Because again, I have been very nice and humble and cordial when it comes to Miss Franny. You don't want to go there, as my girl Whitney said the BT Awards. Chill, relax. You better lay low. Yeah, like I said, now we can bring mamas into this. Um, you say you built for this social media life, but you don't build for that. Okay, y'all gonna shut the hell up. Little kids in here, it's almost 10 o'clock in the night. You screaming like it's damn 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting how this plays out, and I'm not talking about it no more after tonight. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and that's it. And unless there's some new lies that come from his camp, the next time that I talk about this, I'm gonna be taking a victory lap, and I declare that. Oh yeah, and on top of all that, if all that wasn't enough, the gag is, of course, somebody in the comments mentioned Cordell. This nut-sucking ninja had a nerve to say that he is almost done giving Cordell his money. Ma'am, are you really gonna go there and say that when it wasn't even 90 days ago you was talking about the statute on the judgment ran out, so it was thrown out of court. You didn't owe nothing, because too much time had passed. But if it was thrown out of court because the statute ran out, then why are you almost done paying him his money? Again, we all didn't suckle from the fifth of Hennessy bottle when we was kids, okay? Some of us don't have water on the brain, allegedly. Mm. But again, it was thrown out though. It was thrown out. The statute had ran out. It was dismissed. So how are you almost done making payments on a dismissed uh, civil judgment? Just saying. And one of those good benefits I have, you know, through my job, is free legal access and advice. You know, it's part of that incentive package, you know, perks and benefits of working for a corporation. They give you things like that. So, not like that. You kill his lies with the truth. So, yeah. So, it's just a matter of time. Like I said, I'm going to be patient, do what I do, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Hmm. He can join her in Zimbabwe or Maputo or wherever the hell she had and all that. Y'all could rent a hut together and not pay bills. Doesn't that sound fun? Come on. Uh, who's bouncing the check this month? All right, y'all. But about to finish up here so I can head home. Uh, ain't no need for me to play the video. We have a synopsis it enough. Y'all got the gist of what was going on. And our good sis Taisha, I believe she captured it. So if y'all just want to hear it out the Brokeback Mountain horse's mouth, y'all can check it out on her page. But otherwise, I'm about to get off on here. I love you guys. And we'll talk again soon.